With another week comes another episode of It. Welcome to Derry. So episode 2, titled The Thing in the Dark, now follows more, the military dude that we saw in episode 1. His wife and child show up, and we kind of follow what's going on in the military base. We do finally get to know what's the whole point of the military base, why it's included. We find out the secret government stuff that they're doing, and boom, big Easter egg, that dude from The Shining, apparently he's in this one. He's this dude right here. And they do hint to the whole him having a gift thing, and he was working with the military. And so what they're looking for basically is it. They're looking for him because they think that it's a weapon that they could use against the Soviets, because that's just the time right now. I don't think they fully know what they're dealing with, because they keep referring to it as a weapon or a thing that could just cause great fear, and they want to use that. They don't know how to find him, and right now they're just looking for markers that pretty much show them where he's going to be around. And at the end of the episode, they find this car with dead bodies in it. That's a marker. Boom. Now, the rest of the episode, without all the military stuff, is basically, it follows again. I think we're kind of seeing who our main cast is going to be. It's probably going to be this girl right here, this girl here. They were the first episode, the only survivors of that incident. And then maybe these 2 other kids right here. That's probably what the whole cast is going to be. Now, along the lines of cast, let's be real, they're probably going to die. Now, in terms of the story for this episode, honestly, I couldn't be bothered. The first episode, it sucked, right? I didn't like it. The only thing I enjoyed was the ending, because I thought it kind of matched the whole tone that we were going for and the story, But nobody really died this episode, and that was kind of disappointing. I was hoping, we're going to get a bloodbath every episode? Hell yeah. But no, what we get is a spook here for this one girl, which whatever. Her mom died during childbirth. She blames herself, so she sees a demonic version of her mom, right? Whatever. Other than that, like I said, we see kind of how Pennywise is using racism in a way to kind of build fear and just cause issues with this family. The police arrest the black girl's dad because they want to pin everything on her, and the psycho girl goes back to the mental hospital after pretty much being pressured by the police to tell the truth. Just sucks. And then she has a freak out in the store. What I don't like about these characters is that there are a lot of similarities between the characters in the right now and the characters from the movies. This girl obviously has some issues where her dad was a little molesty, and then he died and got chopped up into pickle jars or whatever, crazy. That's a lot similar to this other girl, but whatever. Other than that, the plot's very bland. It's whatever. I guess they're putting money into the visuals, but I sometimes practical does look better. A lot of this stuff, it's just relying on CGI. Yeah, it looks interesting, but it's not perfect. Military stuff, I know the military is going to fail at the end. They're probably going to have a bloodbath. They're going to die in the sewers. Freaking Halloran, or whatever his name is, he's going to dip because, he has to live for The Shining till old age. So, in a way, I don't like watching shows that are prequels to something because you kind of already know the outcome. Most people are going to die. Not many people are going to remember because obviously they can't. Or else other movies wouldn't make sense. Now, we do have a scene where the native population that's living there, who knows about Pennywise, is watching the military digging holes. So we do get a little sneak peek of that. They understand what's going on and they're being observant. So I wonder if we're going to actually be talking about them. Another thing is, it seems like the main focus is going to be on these 2 girls and then this officer right here, or captain, or whatever his position or rank is, because they claim that he has no fear. Nobody has no fear. So he's going to go in there thinking that, and then Pennywise is going to torment the crap out of him. But still, I'm wondering how they're going to really be doing this. It's different when he's dealing with adults. Again, nobody fact checked me on the last video, so whatever. So I don't know. This episode was, I guess. I'll give it another 6 out of 10. It's not intriguing enough for me to care. Look, everybody, here's the rule with the show. Give it 3 episodes, and if it doesn't catch your fancy, then you quit. You can't judge a show on its pilot, and you can't judge it on the second one. It's still trying to build a story. I feel like this is what it's trying to do. It's trying to build a story right now. So I'm going to give it to the 3rd episode, and then if the 3rd episode sucks balls, I'll still watch the rest because I want to review it, but I'm done. I'm going to be a lot more cruel on this. So, watch it, don't watch it. I'll give a brief review here so you get the gist of it, and have a good one. Don't waste your time.